Hello all. So in this video we are going to talk about while else loop in Python. So the prerequisite for this video is like of course you should be aware of the working of while loop in Python, right? So if you are not fully aware like how this while loop works and what is the concept behind it, so I will just recommend you to just go back in this playlist and check for this while loop video that we have, right? So basically if you are already aware of it like about the working like how while loop works, so you can proceed with this video. So this is basically just a variant of while loop. If you talk about while else loop, so this is just a variant of while loop, right? So just like while loop is being used where we want to repeat a set of statements, right, where we want to repeat a set of statements. In the same way, while else is just like while plus else. So if you see it theoretically, so while else loop in Python is basically nothing but an else statement specified after while loop, right? So basically in while else loop, a block of code is specified under else statement is executed once the loop ends. We have also discussed same thing in the case of for else loop as well. So both are same, right? So yeah, so let's first check the agenda for this video. So of course it's going to be pretty clear. That is, first of all, we are going to talk about the concept. Like most of the things are already clear, but there are some points like syntax and all, so we will see that. And apart from that, that's all. Like we will see one example, that's it, right? So let's proceed with first of all, let's proceed with the syntax. Okay, so syntax is clear, right? So first of all, you write while statements, then you have some conditions, or it can be an expression or whatever, right? Okay, after that, some statements under while loop. Okay, and then once you are done with that, else, some statements under else loop. So one thing is crystal clear, that this else block will only be executed once your while loop is executed fully, right? So whenever this there is a condition fulfilled for this while loop, the control flow will be like brought up to the else block, right? So let's quickly write one small code that will give us crystal clear idea. So of course, you for this code I'm going to use list data structure. Okay, okay, so that's the simple list of 5 items: 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so let's proceed with the while loop conditions. While main aim for this program is to traverse through each element of the list. Okay, while I is less than length of list. Okay, looks fine. So what we will have to do is we just have to print value of I. And as you must be knowing, a special statement that is used to append after every value you print, right? So in this case it's going to be space. Okay, fine. So we have to define I first, so starting from 0. Okay, one thing is like obsolete, that you can remove this. Okay, that is not needed in Python. Okay, now other thing is like increment it. Okay, now let's try to print this. What will happen? Okay, let's see. Yeah, as of now it is giving us 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is because of we are printing the index, not the value inside it. Okay, so instead of printing the index we should print lst at I. Now this will give us the value, right? Let's try to print this. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now that's correct. Now this is how while loop works. Now what about while else, right? We This video is all about while else, right? So let's do it. Like I told you in the beginning of the video, while else is nothing but else after while, right? So let's try to add else and some statement. We will simply denote that loop ended here. Okay. Now let's see what happens. Try to run this. Okay, loop ended. We can see the else block as well. Okay. So now the only thing that I want to verify you is this: the control was brought back to this else block once the while loop was finished, right? once this condition was like declared as false. Okay, so this will be verified by our concept where we just try to print I in the next line. Let's try to do this. Right. Okay, let's try to run this program now. Okay, so I is being printed as 5. Okay, so this is the correct thing because for I equals to 0, this would have run because I is eventually uh, less than the length of the list. Like for example, 0 is less than 5. In the other iteration it would be like 1 is less than 5. Okay, in other iteration it would be 2 less than 5. Similarly, it would be like 4 less than 5. Okay, but eventually when I was equal to 5, then eventually this condition would be like 5 is less than 5. Now that's false. So loop got terminated and the flow was being transferred to this else block. So first of all, upon coming down to else, we just print the value of I, which became now 5 after the last iteration. Okay, and then it printed loop ended. Okay, so that's all in this like concept of while else. So you one thing only you just have to note down is like else block or the statements inside the else block will only be executed once the while loop breaks, right? So this happens actually. So this is the main concept of while else loop that we have. Okay, so for notes of this complete thing, you can simply visit this website, our own website. So we will be dropping out the link in the description box. Okay, you can just visit and you can check out the syntax as well as all the three concepts, right? And of course, we have some of the examples over there as well, and those examples comes with proper explanation, right? Okay, so that's all in this video. Also, one thing I would like to tell you guys is like there is nothing like while elif statement in Python, right? So while else is valid, for else is valid, but not while elif. So that's all in this video. Hope you like it.